I know what you're doing. You're looking for a great margarita mix and a great margarita, and you want to do it in pitcher-sized quantities or at least multiple servings, and you want to do it in a blended fashion. I'm going to give you some tips for how to blend your margaritas using a great margarita mix. And we're going to go through some ground rules. Number 1, we're going to use a crushed ice, but not too crushed. Number 2, we're going to use Margarita Texas margarita mix because I partnered up with these guys. I've done work with them in the past, and the thing that made me enjoy their product the most, no high fructose corn syrup, which is typically pretty sweet. Not great when you're making a blended drink because that cold is going to make it sweet already. Pure cane sugars. It's not the 1970s. We've learned our lessons of the past. So we're going to put it in this little tin. This is a Hamilton Beach immersion blender. There's no blades with this immersion blender. So you're not going to get really small, fine pieces of ice and over dilute your margarita. That would be sad. Here is the recipe. It's on the bottle. There's actually 2 on the bottle. One if you just want to make a margarita. The other one if you want to make the Texas pitcher. 7.5 ounces of Texas margarita mix. 2, 4, 6, 7.5. 6 ounces of reposado tequila. We're going to use Siempre reposado. If you want a non-reposado, you can get a blanco. Use your favorite tequila. Reposado, añejo, blanco, whatever. 2, 4, 6, 3 ounces of orange liqueur. One of the most popular versions of this uses Grand Marnier. So I'm going to use Grand Marnier for this. I bought the bottle just so we could do it. 2, 3. So outside of ice, that's it. That's the drink. You're using Margarita Texas because you don't want to squeeze all of your citrus. And they use the same citrus I would use if I was to squeeze myself. Lemons, limes, and sugar. The sugar's not a citrus, but you see what I'm saying. Put that off to the side. Let's prep our ice, shall we? I'm going to use a canvas bag, and I'm going to put some ice in it. Then I'm going to hit it with a hammer. How much ice is enough ice? I don't know. You could use the recipe suggestion of 4.5. I use whatever feels right. This is going to be enough ice right here. I'm going to hammer it a little bit, not into tiny little pieces of just water. You want some chunks. You want some actual ice chunks. It doesn't matter if there's some big ones in there. It doesn't matter. Here's what matters is the lack of dilution and the flavor remaining the same. When you add the ice and that water touches the spirits and the flavors come out, you start to smell it, the aroma. It just, all that tequila comes right to your senses. How do you know when it's done? You can see the frost. It's freaking cold. Get yourself a glass. And remember, mix fast, easy, done. So let's just pour. There's at least another 3 servings in here. Margarita Texas mix made with pure cane sugar, which I find important. Real lemons, real lime juices. Took gold medal in a blind tasting at the Beverage Tasting Institute. Took first place at the Margarita and Salsa Festival in Waco, Texas. I did not get to go, but it sounds tasty. Here's the thing that matters to me. The product itself, the mix you choose, in this case, the Margarita Texas mix, needs to complement the cocktail. It does not need to be the cocktail. And what I mean by that is there should be some sweets, some sours, some citrus, fine. But the tequila itself should be number 1. Second to that, you're going to get a little bit of that Grand Marnier. I feel like it's like a cognac-y, like aged orange spirit. But really the thing that matters the most is that the reposado kicks in, comes through, and is predominant in your drink. And these guys they pave the road to getting the flavor you want to your face through this drink with the chill and the proper dilution, quick and easy to build without dominating the actual drink itself. You can get Margarita Texas mix at margaritatexas.com, and you can also find there 70 other recipes that will go with this one, hand in hand. And that, my friends, is how you make it fast and easy margarita blended without a lot of ingredients and without a lot of stress. We're teaching you how to drink.